was going to think of a big intro, but how about this? I have to replace these. And that. And I'm going to show you how. This will be fun. All you need are your gas struts or gas compression springs. I'll have all kinds of names for them. And a tool. I'm using this one. The people I would normally call a tool aren't here, so let's get to it. First things first, safety first. The ladder that I was using to hold up the door got borrowed back by its owner. So luckily, I happen to have this lying around. Ta-da! Not quite ideal, but it'll do. You know what? Why don't you come on in? Funny story, true story. As I was looking into how to replace these, because I know nothing of it, I found out that this is upside down. It should not be like this. It should be like this. The reason why that is inside here you have gas, often nitrogen. It'll say do not open high pressure. So you've got nitrogen gas, often nitrogen, and you've got oil or some other kind of lubricant. So the reason why you want to have the thick side up is it keeps the rod lubricated as it goes, it works, as it functions. It keeps the seals from drying out. I saw that in a few places. And then also as it expands, the gas inside dampens or slows down the motion a little bit, so you don't get that thunk at the top. It'll kind of, give a little bit of an ease. You obviously don't want to let it slam up all the time, but that's the reason why this is. I mean, it's been like this for 4 years, and it just now crapped out. As seen in our previous video, where I almost got a concussion. And what I'm going to do is, when I have the strut off, I'm going to tighten these nuts. Well, I guess those ones I don't need to. The ones up top, it's easier without the strut. Either needle nose pliers or a small screwdriver. You need something that can get into this little notch here. And this little band acts as a clamp. And you would just... and that releases it to slide that on in. Let's do it. Oh, that's why. There we go. No fuss, no muss. All you gotta do is just pop it off and pop it in. Just make sure you're not recording, because then nothing's gonna work. Nothing's gonna work, because as soon as you have a witness, nothing goes smooth anymore. I don't know if you start top to bottom, bottom to top. I'm gonna start top to bottom. Let me just twist that a little bit. I'm probably gonna jinx myself. I feel like that was too easy. So let's try something. Let's time the other one. I just have to make sure that I don't trip on myself, which is easier said than done while I wait for this to log on. So for my friends who asked me, we didn't do a video last week because I'd hurt myself, and this was what I did. There we go. That's 10 stitches. I was demolishing a bunkie, and the window, I was popping it out. Window, single pane glass fell towards me. I reached up, but the pry bar that I was using to kind of ease it back went right through because I'd weakened it, because I'd cracked it, and it pivoted, and it's all good now. Stitches all came out. It was like popping the seam. Start the timer. Go. Of course, it's this one. Now I'm timing. No pressure. No pressure at all. thing is there's no reason to rush, except pride. That won't work. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. It's easier when you do it from the outside. Rotate that, put it in there, and I'm going to kick myself if this doesn't fit the lid, fix the lid, and it was something else, but I can't see what else it would be. Time. Now comes the real test. No hands. No hands, it's up. I fixed it. I fixed it. Okay. You may not have noticed that, but the up was much more, I got to about here, and then it was like much more like, so that was a noticeable difference. So yeah, this is awesome. All the ones that I've looked at, even the ones in my car, have parts on them. So unless you want to upgrade, well, there's the manufacturer. I don't know if you can see that. And there's the part number. I hopped on Amazon, had these come to my door. Unfortunately, I made the mistake of doing it during Prime Days, so it was like a week later than it normally would have been, but now they don't have to worry about the ring coming off, because actually one of them I did kind of fiddle around with a little bit, and the ring popped right off. So again, you just take whatever your tool is, and I'll be honest, I expected this to be a way more complex. So you see, just in there. In some ways I think a screwdriver would be easier, but this is, I didn't have anything that would be small enough to fit in that. If I can do it, you can do it. I have faith in you. I have faith. Although I will say this, I did have to brace the wood on something that was higher. You do need to have the lid fully extended. I thought that I could just get it close enough, but I'm not strong enough to make these go anywhere. And I thought, I'm like, oh great, I'm going to puncture my hand with a flippin' gas spring, compression spring, gas compression spring, struts, gas struts. They're called all of those things. This is the first time that I have replaced these, obviously, given my probably a little over the top OTT excitement over fixing it. It's either the original ones are either 4 years old or 8 years old. Thank you for watching, really appreciate it. Thanks for keeping me company while I did this, and the little challenge with the timer. Okay, so yeah, each of these are 120 struts. Now, I know I'm stronger than I look, but so whichever one this was, which was this one, it was worn out. Am I the only one that's had a trailer with the wrong orientation? I never really paid attention to it because it worked until it didn't work, and then I cared. We are getting ready for another road trip. We are going somewhere that we have never been. I'm really looking forward to it. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Love to do them, love to tackle them. We will see you out there. Safe travels.